How to stay mentally resilient in an unstable world. You got economic uncertainty, you got social pressures, it's hard to find a wife, a husband, a partner. You got mental burnout in tech, you got AI and job insecurity, like are we gonna be all replaced by robots? Like, how do you stay mentally resilient in this environment, right? Well, my number one thing to stay mentally resilient is to turn off the news and anything that's giving you news, right? Replace that with affirmations, right? The news is basically acting as affirmations to make you think that there's only negative shit happening in the world, right? And that's absolutely not the case. 90% of what's happening in the world is good, positive things, right? The news really only reports on the 10% that's negative. This person went to jail. This person got kidnapped. You know, there's an attack here thousands of miles away from you. None of that shit matters to you in your situation right now, right? So that's getting rid of the emotional triggers that the news is going to get you, and you're going to replace that with affirmations. If you don't have any affirmations, you can pick mine up for free in the link in the bio. So that's how you get rid of emotional triggers. Basically, the news is basically all about emotional triggers. Trump did this, Biden did that, AOC did this, Elon Musk did that. Like, none of that shit matters to you in the grand scheme of things, right? So get that emotional trigger out your life, replace it with affirmations. The second thing is economic uncertainty, right? The only thing you need to worry about economically is how much are you investing that month, right? Because at the end of the day, the only way to escape the rat race is to invest, right? So we do what's called a invest and spend the rest budget, right? So, you know, we take a certain amount of our money and invest it. When that's invested, the rest of the money can all get spent, right? And once it gets to a certain threshold, you cut it off, right? That's part of an action plan, right? The only way to escape the rat race is to follow the action plan, invest, and it'll get you out of the rat race, right? Then you don't have to worry about economic uncertainty. You don't have to worry about AI job insecurity. You don't have to worry about mental burnout or social pressures because you've invested and you're getting paid your salary no matter what, right? So that's what I would do about economic uncertainty. Are you worried about the economy? Number one, you just turned off the news. You're worried about your affirmations, and your action plan is going to set it up where you are educated and able to invest yourself every month a certain percentage of what you're making in a plan. Say you want to be financially free in 5 years, you'll have a plan for 5 years and you'll be financially free, right? Now, I've been out of the dating scene a long time, but I know there's a huge social pressure right now to help find wife, husband, partner, etc., right? What you want to do with that is you want to make it unreasonable to do an action plan that makes it unreasonable for you not to find someone, right? So if that means at lunchtime you sit there on Bumble or on Hinge or whatever app there is out there and you just constantly swipe right, where you have a date every day for 365 days a year, that would make it unreasonable for you not to find someone, right? Now, because everybody thinks, you know, they want a certain thing, but then you go out there and actually get it and it's not what you wanted, right? Everybody wants that blonde hair, blue-eyed bimbo, but that blonde hair, blue-eyed bimbo, she don't cook and she don't give you what you like. So make sure you find something that you do like, and you do that by making it unreasonable that you wouldn't find it, right? That's also part of an action plan, right? If you need help with that, hit me up in the DM. I'm a life coach. I'll help you with that, right? Now, the fourth and final thing is AI job insecurity, all of us being replaced by robots. This is what you need to know mentally, and you can put it in your affirmations if you want. whatever skill set that they replace with AI or robotics, guess what? There'll be a new skill set for you to learn and to make money off of, right? So if that happens, you learn the new skill and you get a different job, right? Basically, our action plan is making it where we won't even have to have a job anyway, right? So it all goes back to mindset, skill set, habits, right? What are you doing when you wake up? Are you reading your 10 minutes a day on the skill set you're trying to acquire, right? That's also part of your habits. Are you reading your affirmations every day, making sure your mindset is set up correctly? Instead of watching the news for 45 minutes to an hour before you go to work or while you're at work, or even scrolling and reading news on Twitter, whatever, however you get your news, all that stuff's gonna mess you up mentally, right? You replace that with affirmations, change your mindset. Use the 10 minutes a day to work on your skill set, and then make your action plan to make your habits, right? This is how you stay mentally resilient. You don't worry about anything because you have done the work to make sure that you are successful. That's how you become successful in this world. That's how you are mentally resilient. I'm Nate. I'm your life coach. Make sure you shop at Ensorsale.com. Pick you up a cool inspirational t-shirt today. Use code FitfutureMD for 20% off. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with somebody that needs it. And if you need a life coach, make sure you hit me up in the DM. Email me at fitfuturemd@gmail.com or send me a text 919-480-1370. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.